Hey guys, it is Wednesday. I almost had to stop and think about it. It's kind of late. I've been, let me see, well, Monday was a really bad day for me. I had like this little mini, I don't know, like an anxiety attack sort of thing, and it was so weird. I haven't had one of those since like high school, so I didn't know what to do with myself, so basically I just like napped all day, when I finally couldn't like do anything else with it anymore. So Tuesday and today have been just like, I don't know, recovery days sort of. So if I haven't called you back, that's why, and I will get back to you. But I don't know. It's good to hear that you guys are doing a lot better than I've been this week. It's really exciting, Alexis. You're going to be like on stage, like professional singer, chick, in the chorus. But like that's cool, and it's cool that you're like seeing boys, not seeing boys, but you're sort of observing them ocularly and talking to them. That sort of seeing boys. And Becky, I laughed really hard that you carded to like a 48-year-old. Um, you know, that's nice, I guess. At least he wasn't like I don't know, 50s or such. I think someone's carded my grandmother before. She looks young for her age, but that was probably like 10 years ago, so she was only like 58 instead of like 60 something. But yeah, so Tuesday, I spent a lot of time at the library online, mostly just like updating my phone software because it's needed an upgrade thing, like the I don't know, Mac software, something, not Mac, but Apple software needed to update. Needed to do that since I got the phone, and that was like back in June or May, I don't know. But even with like a Wi-Fi connection, that still took like hours, and not just like a couple hours, like 4 hours. It was crazy. But I guess it was a pretty big download. Anyway, and then today, or I guess a bit of yesterday and today, I was thinking, what would help stress? What I think would help stress would be to shoot things a lot. So I downloaded Fallout New Vegas, and I've been shooting things a lot. And it's kind of funny because I got this first build that I'm trying is like a sniper build, and I found this ridiculously overpowered sniper rifle for my level, which I think I found it when I was like level 5-ish. So, and it did a ridiculous amount of damage and had a really nice scope. So, I got Boone and the little floating robot for my followers, and it's great because it means I know enemies are there before they know I'm there, and they're outlined in red when I'm scoping them. But that's basically the only thing that Boone and the robot do, because I kill them all before they get to us, unless like there's like a huge thick nest of them and I need help, in which case they're more cannon fodder than anything. But it's been fun. I can't help comparing it to Skyrim, the inevitable comparison, just because I played that one first. But, I don't know, like, I really hate that you can't access the map automatically with, like, tapping M. That really bugs me. And, but, I don't know, there's just something about New Vegas that is so much better than Skyrim, just for me personally, like my own personal taste, because it's this mix of post-apocalyptic, retro punk, western, and it's just like this, I don't know, like how could you possibly have a better blend of like aesthetic styles than that? Except, I got the Steam Summer Download Game of the Year version thing, so it had a bunch of downloadable content things, packages. One of them was just like, it added more weapons, basically. And one of them, I'm really excited to try this out when I try a melee character, but it has a katana in it. And I'm so excited to have post-apocalyptic, retro-punk, western with samurais, and it's going to be so cool. So that's what I've been doing. I just got to actual New Vegas. I'm trying to find the entrance. But I don't know, it goes faster and slower at the same time than Skyrim. Like, leveling is a lot slower, but I think there's a lower cap as well. And like the perk system takes some getting used to, I think. But at the same time, I think the world may be smaller, or it's just it's much more linear. Like there aren't as many big cities, I guess. But no giant dragons trying to attack you every now and then. It's nice. I try to avoid caverns and small caves and such, you know, because the sniper build is really bad for that. But haven't really met anything that was unbeatable yet. But I'm looking forward to that. No, I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, that's when having companions is going to come in handy, I feel. But yeah, so yeah, due to stress things, I haven't actually been doing that much. I haven't read anymore. Sorry. But I have all my class stuff taken care of. I had to drop the Tai Chi class because I missed too many of the things due to travel. So I got that taken care of early Monday, and hopefully I'll get a refund. I had to do all that paperwork too, but you know, it seemed decent enough that the person who I handed in to seemed like, oh, well, that seems like it's in order. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully I won't have to pay that. I think it's like $179 in-state for like one class, for one credit class. So I won't have to pay that for a class that I only went to like a couple times. It's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to that class. It's dark out now, but I wish I could show you guys what, like, the weather, because like I don't know, I got used to not really having seasons in Pullman, like, and I guess just because like there aren't as many trees, so I didn't notice it as much. But I mean, you know, there were seasons in a way. It's more seasonal than like Kenai ever is. But it goes a lot faster, I guess. So there isn't a whole lot of preparing for it. Like at the moment, we've had a couple of days with really high wind. So basically, most of the leaves are all off the trees now. We had a couple little girls come over and rake the yard. So it's like, I don't know, the end of October, the beginning of November for like most everywhere else. You know, in the U.S. that has seasons. So like, I don't really know what the seasons are like in Las Vegas. I guess I always kind of assumed they didn't have them, or if they did, it was more like, you know, for a few months out of the year it's a bit drier or something, or it rains a bit more. I don't know. You should tell us. I'm kind of curious what the weather's been like. But yeah, it's starting to get colder. I'm gonna have to start putting more blankets on the bed. What else? I watched the international movie trailer for Life of Pi, which is, I don't know, probably my favorite book. I don't know. I'll just say it's my favorite because I can't think of others. I really like it. But it was really pretty. I don't know if they have a different one for like domestic US. But the international one was really pretty. You guys should watch it. But it appeared, and I don't really doubt this, that they tried, or they are trying, to add in a romance subplot that wasn't in the book, and that made me kind of sad. Because we were talking about this in our young adult class, Alexis and I, in our class, that it's really difficult to find books that don't have that extra little bit in it, that romance thing, just because, I don't know, it's kind of very intrinsic to being human and being a mammal and being of a species that reproduces, I suppose. But it just made me think, because like the book that I read, it wasn't marketing itself as a young adult book, but I think you could say it's a young adult book just because the protagonist is a young adult. And I think they have like, you know, they have like an adult and a young adult version of covers to make you think that it's a young adult book when it's not, or to make adults feel better about reading a young adult book. But where was I going with this? Oh, but so that would make it like one of the very few young adult books that I can think of that doesn't have a romance subplot, and I think it's probably one of the reasons why I really enjoy it. You know, it takes all that energy you need to focus on like romance and people interactions, and it focuses on something else, like something that actually makes sense to the plot. Because I love that book. It's like so many things that are really interesting to me, like I don't know, like the way, well, first, there's a lot of zoology and animals, which I really like, but also a lot of, like, the importance of storytelling and stories and faith in that and hope and things like that. But romance. I can see why they did it, because it'll make it more viewable, I guess. I don't know, because you know, a lot of people, even if, probably the ones that didn't read the book, they're going to go in and be like, you know, if they saw it without the romance subplot, they'd be like, well, something's missing. What is it? Oh, he doesn't have a girlfriend. That's what it was. But we'll see. The director's good. It looks really pretty. You know, the science of movies has progressed enough where it doesn't look too cheesy to have computer-generated animals all over the place. So I'm excited. Although, curiously, it isn't the movie that I'm most excited for this season. I think I talked about that in a few videos back. But anyway, yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'll try to get back to you guys sometime this week. I need to get Becky's new address to send you things. Look, I have packages. They're ready. They're pretty much ready. I just need to get actual addresses on them and stuff. So yeah, hopefully the actual addresses didn't really show up. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.